Hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. You might be wondering why I'm on the pause menu. Well, that's because we are really close to the mission, and there are guards that are currently on our tail, so we do not want them to hit us while we are trying to talk about this episode. Anyways, in the last episode, we started episode 4 with Bentley, Jailbreak, by basically eavesdropping on the Contessa, finding out that she is a secret member of the Claw Gang, and we also made it so Sly has an exit by making a train leap off the tracks and hit the wall, which is kind of like the Great Wall of China, except not really, because it is not nearly as big. Anyways, in this episode, we're going to be running over here.
All the guards along the prison wall are outfitted with a motion tracking device. There's no way for Sly to escape. Unless I take those guys out with my RC chopper.
Well, that was pretty simple. Yeah, basically what we need to do. These guards, I believe, take 2 hits to kill, because they have, I believe he said, like a motion tracking device, and that's a big no-no for this mission, because they can find out if Sly's trying to escape, so we have to kill all the guards on the tower. And you might think that will make it so they get a little bit suspicious, but whatever. They do not know, the Contessa will never know, a few guards dead will not hurt them, and also I'm getting hit by a lot of things. Yeah, you do not want to get hit by the big missiles, but you will get hit by the little missiles, because those little missiles actually have pretty good aim for guards here, because usually they do not have great aim, and those little missiles hitting Bentley also make him say, like, oh no, the tragedy, I hope that wasn't like some kind of coupling, because that'll be bad, oh god, I like this voice too much, even though it's not even all that great. Okay, there we go. Finally, now, one more guard, and then this mission is kind of done.
The motion sensor is offline. Sly, can you read me?
How I missed that sensuous voice of yours.
Save the jocular comments for later. Do you see that hook above the train?
Yeah?
It's your only means of escape. Jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Then swing onto the back of the train. I've already established a safe house and downloaded its GPS coordinates into your binocucom. We'll rendezvous there.
Wow, you've really thought of everything.
Don't I always?
Yeah, you do. Thanks for busting me out.
Oh, well, you know the old saying, if you can't count on a friend to bust you out of jail, what kind of a friend are they?
Truer words were never said, wizard.
I really love that moment that Sly calls him Wizard, because it's a throwback to the beginning of the game, and it really shows that they are good friends. And also I believe that is the first hook in the game, because Bentley had to explain that that was the first hook in the game. But yes, we got Sly out. We do not have to use Bentley anymore. And that is actually not a lie, because, well, other than, I believe, the operation, we do not have to use Bentley for the rest of this episode. And you might be wondering, wait, the next missions are all Sly missions? Well, sadly, yes. And that thing used to scare me when like, I was little. I was going to say the first time I played it, but I believe it scared me a few more times. And that is bad quality.
Okay, here's the situation. I've done some deep database crunching and figured out that Murray is doing time in cell block D. Getting him out is going to be tough. As you know, he's not very light on his feet. First, we'll need to get Murray into an isolation cell away from the other inmates. Second, I'll need you to get a sample of the Contessa's encryption algorithm. Don't worry, I'll explain later. Third, you'll need to pickpocket a few keys from the Contessa, but watch out for her pack of bodyguards. And fourth, you'll have to deactivate her giant attack robot. No, really, Sly, I'm serious. The Contessa has a giant attack robot. It just looks like a water tower. Now, once you've pulled off all these jobs, we'll be ready to make a play for the big guy.
we are about to see why I hate Episode 4 of this game, and why I believe that Episode 4 is possibly the worst episode in this game. First, I'm actually going to equip this to... Actually, we're going to make this L1, because the alarm clock is going to be coming in handy a lot later, but... Let's go to the Binocucom. We have Big House Brawl, Disguise Bridge, Close to Contessa, and something that looks like a total different language, but that is because there are two missions really close to each other. Yes, we have 5 missions that are only Sly, and this is my least favorite part in this game. But we're going to be going to Big House Brawl first, because it is one of the only missions that I do not mind.
In order to get Murray out, we'll need him to get thrown into solitary confinement. That pipe will lead you to his cell block. Try to locate him and relate the plan. After that, it's all up to Murray.
All right, I'm headed inside.
Oh god, I really hope that this doesn't last too long, and I'm also really happy that that guard did not see me there, because that would have been really bad. But, let's go in here because, you know, we just like crawling through sewers. We're Sly Cooper, that's what we do.
Psst, Murray. Hey, Murray.
Huh? Sly? Where are you?
Over here, in the back wall.
Sly! I'm so glad to see you. They've been forcing me to eat meals covered in spice, and I'm feeling kind of strange. You gotta get me out of here.
No problem. Bentley seems to have found a weakness in the solitary confinement cell. If you can get in a big enough fight, the guards will throw you in there. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience.
Well, if you say so. I suppose a powerful force like the Murray could take down 50 foes. If I had to.
Excellent. You beat the snot out of 50 of those guys, and Bentley and I will take care of the rest.
And this is why I really love this mission, because all we have to do is beat the snot out of 50 of these guys. And yes, there is a counter there to know that you have to hit 50 of these guys. I believe they're all the wolves, though, so that is something, but... I just really like it. In an episode that I really hate with an utter passion, beating the shit out of 50 guards is just one of the things that actually makes it kind of bearable. It's just sad that I always do this mission first, because one, it is the closest to the safe house, so why not do the mission first? And also because it's the only one that's actually not all that bad. Now, other ones are kind of bearable. There is only one mission that is definitely not bearable, and I would rather not do it, and I really hate that, like, whenever I have to do that mission. And there's also another one that's kind of like that, but I don't know. That's just because the other one, it's a little weird, because let's just say waypoints aren't very helpful, or at least there are no waypoints in the mission. And you have to find things. But we're not going to be talking about that too much because, well, we don't know the context of that, or at least people who have not played this game do not know the context of it. Other people definitely know what I'm talking about, and they know why that mission can be somewhat stressful. We're not really stressful, but just annoying to actually do. Now, I never mentioned this, but I'm pretty sure you have seen this from me fighting these guys. There are a lot of traps on the side of the walls, on the floor, on all this other stuff. If you actually go over here and belly flop, you'll actually make a laser that goes around. And sadly, the laser did not kill any guards, so that is just great and fantastic. Now we only have 10 more guards left to fight. And then the fun times are over. Then we have to get into the reason why I really do not like Episode 4, even though I've talked about this many times in this episode, so I am not going to be talking about it much more because, well, I feel like it's going to get very redundant. Well, as we kill these last few guards, this is the last... Oh, you were kidding me.
50! Eat that, you incarcerating suckers! Is that antisocial enough for ya? Oh, what? You gonna throw me in solitary? Bring it on!
I also love how they had a jail cell that was just right in the area where they could drop it on Murray. They could have accidentally killed him if that was not in the right place. Also, another reason why this mission is awesome, it brings you right back to the safe house. I really wish a lot of other missions did that. But then again, some missions I really like that they do not do that because, well, if they did do that, a lot of bad things could possibly happen. Now, oh, thank you, a gold medal. You are a good achiever, but you did not get platinum, you're dead. Even though platinum medals really aren't a thing, and also diamond medals really aren't a thing either. I know that sometimes platinum and then diamond is like the higher thing, so it's kind of funny how you have Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and then the improvement was platinum, when in actuality I feel like diamond is worth more than platinum. But I guess they did not think of that when they were actually making the games. But there is one other mission in this episode that I don't mind too much. I keep going to the wrong area for some reason. This mission, I believe, is kind of around here. The reason I say that is because it deals with something around here at least. So, is it down here? Yes, it is down over here. I'm going to jump off the side of the bridge. You can go die in a hole because you tried calling other people.
Sly, those giant pipes under the bridge feed power to the prison's security systems. I'll need to cut the connection to free Murray.
Sounds like a plan. What do you need me for?
As you know, the bridge is heavily guarded.
I hear you. You'd like a little protection while you place the bombs.
That's correct.
Love to help out, but there's nowhere to hide on the bridge. We're totally exposed.
That's true. To fool the guards, you'll need to break those statues and take their place.
I pose like a statue. The guards walk on by, then pow! I hit them from behind. You're a genius.
That's also correct.
Yes, so this mission is one of the bigger stealth missions in this game. Because for some reason, actually, well, not jumping and pressing the circle button will make us pose like a statue and make Sly have a really weird face for some reason. Now, I don't know why these guards don't realize that that is Sly and not the statues, because Sly looks nothing like the statues. Now, I believe that is the only guard we have to do down here, and there's a lot of water coming out of that. Luckily, the water was not coming out when we were actually going in there. Now, I believe the guards are, yes, they are coming out this way. So we are going to stay here and just have a good old time. Now, I probably should have gone to one closer, but yeah. If you don't know, the reason we have to actually ambush these guards is because, well, Bentley is placing bombs, and if one of the guards gets too close to Bentley, then lots of bad things will happen. And another guard is actually coming. Maybe I usually get closer to the one area, usually, I don't know. Hopefully that guard did not see me or hear me. Luckily that guard did not see me or hear me, because I was afraid he was going to be like, oh, what was that sound? And running towards me, like he would begin running towards me, and that would be a bad thing. Another good thing about this mission is that I believe none of the wolves will come to life, because that is something I really would not want to happen. And not Murray, Bentley is coming this way, so now I can actually go back here and, do I want to, I think I want to sneak attack the guy in the back. Mostly because it makes it so I only have to fight 2 of them rather than fighting all 3 of them in an ambush. So we are going to be sneaky like that. The bad thing is you have to be a little bit careful because you don't exactly know what's going to happen. It really sucks that the guy in the middle was the one that actually had the treasure, so I would have not been able to pickpocket him. I believe that's all the guards on this side. Yes, it is. Oh boy, do I love the flashlight guards a lot more. And yay, we can actually get over here, so we can actually get rid of this guy a little bit before we got rid of the other guy. As I said before, I think I usually do this beforehand. And doing this is really weird because, let's just say, I have to keep moving the camera to see things, and this is one of the only times in any video game that I am forced to use my left thumb to move the right analog stick. That is because I am holding the circle button with my right thumb, making it so I cannot move the thing. I don't think I've ever really had to do this in any other game other than this one, and I really wish I could have got the stuff from you, but I really did not want to risk it. Now, is that it? I think it's it. Yes, it is it. I don't know, for some reason I thought it would have been another flashlight guard, but it was not another flashlight guard. Also, for some reason, we have less enforcement than the first time. You'd think they would add more enforcement than just 2 guards here, but, you know, I don't know. Also, that guard was totally behind that area, so he probably should have saw me, but that is something I am not going to complain over. I'm just going to kill him, because he does not deserve to live, and that is why there were only 2 of them instead of 3. Because there was another guard with a limp walking towards us. Yes, all of the flashlight guards in this level are vultures that look like they have an insane limp, and oh god, he stuttered a little bit in his walking when I got out of that form, so that made me a little bit scared. Now, can I get here before that guard decides to attack? Now, where is... Okay, Bentley. Thanks for giving me almost a heart attack, because I thought that I would have not been able to attack him, like, you know what I mean. I thought that he was going to be a lot closer than I thought he was going to be, and that the guards were going to start attacking him. Luckily, I can just, like I said, ambush these guys, even though I've already said that I don't like ambushing these guys. It's just something. Now, no, there's not a flashlight guard. I believe coming up here is the final set of guards that we have to do. Now, I believe it's 2 flashlight guards, because I believe the last sneak attack I do is a little bit slow-mo because of a certain event that happens. And guard, why do you have to stutter like that? You always slightly scare me when you stutter like that, but yay. Look at that guard. We've committed a lot of, I wouldn't say mass genocide of guards in this game, but mass homicide, let's say that, because, well, we have killed a lot of guards in this game. And even though this is an E for Everyone game, we're still going to be killing more guards. Yay.
The last charge is set. Let's get out of here.
What? For some reason, I feel as if there should have been text there, but there was not.
Of the power to the security system.
And I have to say that that is about it for this episode of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Yeah, for some reason, these last 2 episodes actually have not been all that long. Which is really weird, because you'd think they'd be a little bit longer with the missions we're doing. Yeah, we did 3 missions in this episode, and we are only 17 minutes in. Or it might be shorter, might be longer, depending on what happens in the future. Anyways, in the next episode, we are going to take care of the mission close to Contessa, even though I utterly hate that mission. Then we are probably going to do code capture, and then I don't think we're going to get the 3rd mission in the next episode, because it would be crazy if we could do all 3 missions in the next episode, but I believe that would be almost impossible. So, this has been Juttle Plays saying see you later, and goodbye.